This is intended to make a decorative feature in which a phone can be placed, and the screen then display an animated loop. It's based on some 3D printed items. All the measurements given are intended to work with a range of phone sizes. If you want to alter them for a specific phone size, then do so. If you have some really old phones knocking around, like this one, you can make much smaller things. First, cut a piece of single corrugated cardboard 21 inches long by 1.5 centimeters high, or several pieces that can be joined together if need be. Join the ends together with sellotape to make a loop. Next, form this into a roughly rectangular shape, checking that it is large enough for the phone. Place this loop on a piece of single corrugated card and cut off an area large enough for the loop to fit on. Once this is done, deform the loop to make the shape more irregular. Next, glue it to the single corrugated cardboard by using hot glue on the inside. Glue it down a bit at a time until the entire loop is stuck, then wait for it to dry. I'm checking a number of times whilst doing this to make sure that the phone still fits. Once the glue is set, use a craft knife, preferably with a new blade, or a large pair of scissors to cut the excess from the base. If you're using the knife freeform without a guide, be careful. Cut a second piece of single corrugated cardboard a bit larger than the main body. Stick some cave floor texture from Crooked Staff Terrain's Cave Tiles pack, linked below, to it with a glue stick, ensuring that there is enough texture to fully cover the top opening. I was a little bit tight on this. Once this is dry, place the body onto the texture, bottom down, and draw around it. Cut out the area marked, either with a craft knife or a large pair of scissors, again being careful. Save the scraps, they will be useful later. Next, mark out an area in about the middle of the top, roughly 10 cm long by 5 cm wide. Before cutting, make sure that this hole will only show the screen of the phone. Now cut out an irregular shape within that area. Again, be careful with this and use a sharp blade, and again save the cutout piece. Now cut some strips of thin cardboard that are probably under 1 inch high. Before cutting, measure the combined height of top, sides and bottom. The strips need to be this high. Glue the strips to the side flush with the base using hot glue. Join the strips next to each other, unless you can cut one long enough to wrap entirely around the model, and cut off any excess from the last strip. The strip should form a lip so that the detachable top sits in place. If the top needs anything trimming off to fit, do this. If there's any area where there's a gap, don't worry about this, as this will be sorted later. Now cut some strips of the cave floor texture that are the same height as the strips stuck around the outside. Using a glue stick, stick these to the outside of the thin cardboard. Do this until the sides are covered. Place the top inside this once the glue is dry. If there are any areas where there are gaps showing, take the top, place it on some scrap leftovers and draw around it, then cut a piece that can be stuck to the top with a glue stick to hide the gap. Do this as necessary. The next step is to add an animation to the phone. I found some free MP4 videos on Pixabay, downloaded them to the phone and opened them with Google Photos, which has the option to play an animation on a loop. There are plenty of other places to look too. Place the phone inside the main body. Depending on the phone's thickness, it may need raising, and it also needs sticking in place to stop it moving around. Blu-tack or Blu-tack and cardboard can do this. This allows the phone to be only temporarily stuck in place and means other sides of the phone can still be used. Though the main part of the build is now finished, you can decorate it with further raised areas, adding more three-dimensionality to the build, and stalactites, crystals and mushrooms from Crooked Staff Terrain's Cavern Features video linked below, or anything else you want. You could also make some steps leading up to the top. One of the easiest ways of doing this is with the steps created in Crooked Staff Terrain's 2.5D Dungeon Tips number 5 video, which is linked below. Want to help support the channel? Then please like, comment, subscribe, share, join our Patreon, or buying through the Amazon or drive-thru links below helps support the channel at no cost to you.